This is one of the most satisfying guitar cleanups I've ever seen. A 1978 Gibson RD Artist that was absolutely wrecked after years of touring with Scott Hughes from Torch Runner. Scott said when he got this guitar, it was pristine, but as you can see from years on the road, it is filthy. Basically hadn't seen the light of day since the last tour ended. So I'm here with Josh Davis at Vera Guitars in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we're going to get it cleaned up. Start with the fingerboard, bathing it in naphtha, scrubbing and scraping around the frets. Then we polish the frets themselves, starting with 1000 grit sandpaper, followed by steel wool, followed by buffing with a buffing compound. And finally, we condition it with lemon oil to bring that dark richness back to the ebony. Next up, we're going to clean and polish the headstock. This thing was also filthy. I love the inlay on these old RD Artists. Buffing just really brings it back to life. You can see the nut on this thing was actually brass, and it's shining by the time we're done. Each of the tuners gets a bath in WD-40, and then we reassemble the headstock. That is looking great. And now it's onto the back side of the body. We couldn't work on an RD Artist without checking out the active Moog electronics. Look at that PCB, kind of crazy. We go ahead, buff the back side of the guitar, so that's looking great as well. Flip this thing over, and we're on to the top. To get the top where we want it, we're going to have to disassemble it. We pull off all the knobs, the bridge posts, the tailpiece studs, even the pickups get removed, the pickguard, just so we can get maximum access to all of the front face of the finish. This guitar has its share of switches and knobs, but with everything removed, using the buffing wheel here on the drill, we're able to get inside those crevices and get things polished up nicely. We took time to polish the pickguard, the knobs themselves, even get out the toothbrush with WD-40 and scrub down that bridge. A little bit of razor blade in there to clean up any additional gunk. Same thing goes for the tailpiece. Now we're on to final assembly. This thing's getting a set of 13 to 65 DR strings in B standard tuning. Once it's strung up, we adjust the truss rod to set the neck relief, set the action at the bridge, and then file the nut slots for perfect action at the nut. We finish up by adjusting pickup heights and setting intonation. This thing went from road wreck to stage ready. It looks, feels, sounds, and plays like it just came off the bench. Massive thanks to Scott from Torch Runner for trusting us with this one. If you love seeing vintage gear brought back to life, hit that follow button and tell me, what's the nastiest guitar you've ever seen?